You know something, folks? Every time I come in this office and I look at these walls and I think back on all the memories, all the accomplishments, like this, a tag team championship I won a long time ago that I'm very proud of. From my early days as a youngster competing in national karate competitions, my black belt, old personas, training with Dory Funk Jr. But you know what? All of that pales in comparison to one thing. There's one in this entire office that means the most to me. And that's this one right here. My first Warriors of Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. This one beats them all. And you know I've told the story 1,001 times. I was on my birthday and how I beat Steve Carino for it. And as great as that was, there's always been an underlying factor that I kept inside to myself that made it mean a whole lot more. The fact that it took me over a decade to reach this accomplishment. Over a decade for a company to say, you know what, we're going to see. We're going to see if you can be the guy to carry this company. We're going to see if you can be that lead man. And I did that. But the funny thing is, Kross, that's when everything started for you and I. Because you see, amongst all the talk of death matches and TLC matches, you and I, my friend, are at the center of it all. The underlying story in Warriors of Wrestling. Because that night, when I captured that belt, that's when it all started for you and I. Because you see, when the wife beaters came in and gave me their little heartfelt congratulations for winning the championship, you think I didn't notice you standing on the side, burning a hole at me? I pay attention to everything, and I know that look. Because I was the guy in your position many years ago. Because you looked at me, and you were like, Damian Dragon is the guy that I'm going to beat. Damian Dragon is the position I am going to take over as the best. And for a millisecond, for nothing more than a millisecond, for the first time, you and I locked eyes on each other. And I knew it too. I looked at you and I said, yeah, this is going to be the guy to step up and try to take my place, and probably will. And then came a time when I thought I was going to leave Warriors of Wrestling for some time, and I did do that. And I says, you know what? I'm going to see what this kid's got. I'm going to see if this kid can actually carry the mantle of the best. And that night, you did it.
Tonight, I'm going to show why I'm the heavyweight champion and why I'm the best this business has ever seen.
But the problem is, between you and I, there've always been a third wheel. First it was the voice. Then it was Saber. But now I have solidified myself as the #1 contender. No more third party. Just me and you, one-on-one, to finally find out who is the best. This match took a year to finally happen. You see, the funny thing that many people don't know is that last match against Saber, I wasn't just fighting Saber. I had to fight through myself. Because what people don't know is halfway through that match, my legs gave out. I couldn't feel them no more. And when Saber had me in that half Boston Crab, I thought about tapping for a second. But Kross, you saved me. Because I put it in my head. All of a sudden, I saw you. And I says, I can't give up. I can't tap out. I have to get to Kross. I need to know who is the best. And I fought through, and I beat Nick Saber. Now, if I'm willing to put my body through that against someone I like and I respect and call a friend in Nick Saber, what do you think? Come March 6th, when you and I step in the ring one-on-one finally, a year in the making, what do you think I'm going to go through to not only beat you to become the 2-time Warriors of Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, but to prove once and for all. There is only one, simply the best. And folks, you're looking at him. I'll see you March 6th. Kross.